Hello, you all. Welcome to my channel. This is Big Movie Gamer, and yeah, I just wanted to talk about being back in the channel. It's been a couple weeks because since the last time I recorded, there's been some health issues. There's also been some flood issues, and I don't know if you've seen the news, but there was a huge storm that's affected a few countries. Es- Especially some areas in Peru where I am from. It has hit really, really badly in some areas. Some areas got flooded really badly. I may hold on one second. So yeah, just muted the so you can hear me. But if you can hear my fan, I apologize. One of the so before the floods, we had some power outages. Like on Wednesday, last Wednesday, we had a really bad power outage. There was an electrical post that got really. I don't know if there was a bird that sat on it or took peed on it or whatnot or it was before the rains, and it just started sparks started flying, and this was actually near my house, um, and so in my area the lights went out for hours. We did not have light almost all night that Wednesday night, last Wednesday, around I would say it's about the 15th. So last Wednesday, the 15th of March, we had no lights for a few hours, which really sucked. And then the next day, it actually came back around midnight. And then the next day, they took it off so they can work on it. And they shut it off so they can work on it. They can fix the pole and everything because they did a temporary fix. So we didn't have lights from like 10 a.m. till like 5 p.m. on that following Thursday. And then Friday came and we had lights, but then it started to rain really badly. The storm hit my city. We only had one day of bad rain, really, which was fortunate, and it was really bad. My some parts got flooded. Some areas of my country really got flooded really badly on Thursday, which was unfortunate. And I pray for those people that are okay. There was some incidents and stuff like that, but I just hope everyone can really just get that good things can happen, right? But it really really stunk that it happened. My house got flooded a little bit. There was a I have like a skylight in my living room. It's not fancy, trust me. It's very cheap skylight. Just the way they did it was really horrible. And rain water just kept coming in, and there was a lot of rain, and I had to. I was afraid of my councils and my stuff. I had to cover everything, and it sucked really badly. And then the power went out. To make it worse, I got sick. Oh my gosh, I got sick so this is Friday night. So Friday night it started to rain. The power goes out. I got some food poisoning. I started feeling really sick. I was very thirsty, so I drank this juice that got me even worse. And my stomach started hurting. The rain was coming. I couldn't do anything about it. I'm just to let people know, I am obese. That's why I don't like the camera on me right away. I did, if you want to see my past videos, I did a camera pass. I'm working on it. I'm working on myself. I'm hoping to have videos soon. But yeah, but anyways, Friday night was one of the worst nights of my life because the lights went out. It's hot. It's raining, so it's humid. It's getting even hotter. And I have some wounds that are trying to heal that got infected. So, and to make matters worse, I got a new wound that I'm trying to treat right now. So I'm just trying to make things work, trying to get better, and so that's why the reason why it's hot is because my fan is. The reason why it's hot. The reason why my fan is on is because it's really hot. I did the opposite there. But anyway, so Friday night to Saturday was just really terrible. We didn't have. I mean, I could. It could have been worse. I have some family members that their houses really got flooded, and it was really bad for them. And so, my prayers out to them. And yeah, the only thing I was afraid of was slipping, because if I slipped, no one would have been able to come help me. Nothing. I probably would have had to suffer for a little bit. But yeah, so fixed the skylight. We did some adjustments to the house, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. That it doesn't get flooded really badly. So yeah, we finally got the rain finally stopped around 4 a.m. I finally got some sleep. We finally got our lights back temporarily for like a little bit, and then it went out. And we finally really got it back on Saturday around 5 p.m. So we went all night. We kind of got the lights back, not really. It kept going on and off, and then it kept getting very low voltage. And then just finally around 5 p.m. it just came back. Didn't have internet, didn't have anything. I had just my Switch, and I recently got a Steam Deck. Was playing some games, played a little bit of Hades. That's pretty much it. And then the past few days, the electrical company has been trying to fix all the lights, and because they only temporarily fixed it, so we had no lights a couple days ago. So I was kind of like just waiting to see how it goes, and it seems like they finally fixed it. So, and hopefully it doesn't rain again. Again, prayers, please pray for the people who's lost their homes, got affected. With children, got affected a lot. Some lost their parents, some lost their homes. So yeah, it's really bad. It's a really unfortunate situation. So it could have been worse for me, but I was pretty fortunate that I only got a little bit of rain, and it was enough to that it did come into my room, but it wasn't enough to like destroy anything. Thank goodness, thank God. So the fight is on because the last time that they fixed the lights, I think it was yesterday. Today is Sunday, the 19th. And so yeah, yesterday they fixed the light. They brought it back around 10 a.m. and it was just a huge jolt of electricity, and it broke my fan. Luckily, I have another fan on standby for my office, but I no longer use my office. I brought my office to my room, so I have all my setup in my room now. So now that's what I use. Anyways, one day I'll give you guys a tour. Why not? But yeah. So in 8 minutes, talking about me, about what happened. That's why I haven't been uploading. I didn't feel like doing a little check-in just because I'm like, what's the point? I'm just gonna wait this out and see what happens. It's been pretty boring and pretty bad few days because it's just I'm bored for one. I want to go out, but I'm waiting for my wounds to heal. And yeah, yesterday I was watching The Well, and I'm not near that obese. But it kind of gave me a mirror into what my life could be like if I don't improve. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to improve and lose the weight because I don't want to get to that point where I'm wheezing and I can't breathe and I can't walk and I can't do anything. A lot of people are surprised that I can do a lot of things now with the weight I have, but I have been losing weight for a couple years now. It's just been, I think I was close to a lot more. I really, one day I'll let you guys know how much I weigh, but it's a lot. It's a lot. So I am morbidly obese. And I got really bad during the quarantine. That's another story for another day. But anyways, trying to be positive, trying to move forward, trying to think positive thoughts from now on. So yeah, so let's get to it. The game. Yeah, so that was just a really bad week and a half, and it has been a week and a half. It's almost been 2 weeks. So yeah, so let's get to the game, and let's continue. I need to. I almost left you guys without any game music. Game music. So yeah. So. All right. So. Not really sure where I'm going. What is that red thing? Oh, that's an enemy. Alright, I don't know what that is, but I don't know if I even want to know. Looks like nasty business to me.
Protego! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I mean, is it gonna... I mean, am I cheesing this guy or what? What do I have? It's been a week since I played, so yeah. Like if you're bothered by if you are bothered by the fan, I apologize, but it is what it is for now because it is hot. Okay, don't get into the water, man. Okay. Well, I mean, that wasn't really hard. I choose to start out of that one. It's Hagrid's house. Yay, this is where Buckbeak survived. He was supposed to be killed, but he survived. Good old Buckbeak. I could have probably used the Food Network. I keep forgetting about that. I can actually still use it. Can't I? I don't know. I think I need to be near a Food Network. Come on. Interesting. Whoa, this is a lot. Oh man. I'm way behind. And I know that, but there's nothing I can do when the lights are going like crazy, and if I play and all of a sudden boom, light goes out. I lose footage. I lose a lot of things, so I have to wait. Which stinks, but you know. And then then to make things worse, today I found like a beetle in my bed. Ugh, I hate bugs. I mean, I'm not afraid of bugs. They just give me willies. All right. This is herbology, isn't it? I don't think I've been here.
I don't like flying on a broom.
Yeah, this is so I'm going to herbology class, aren't I? All right, so herbology class, huh? It's gonna be fun. I haven't really. I'm not feeling the excitement. Like, I've stopped. I finally finished Breath of the Wild like 2 weeks ago. Before all this madness, and to be honest, I just don't feel like I haven't felt the need to come back and play this yet. And I know I eventually will, but I mean, I've been like 6 hours in now or something like that, and so I'm kind of concerned about that, but we'll see. I'm liking it. Don't get me wrong. It's been really good. Like my clothes.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful
I
it is
look
to
like
see
a
you
dude.
again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class.
Sorry, I don't know if you can say douche. I just said it
A little
twice or
treat for your
whatever.
auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then,
It's a mandrake.
today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the
You just wad up a
mandrake
piece
root.
of paper. Why don't you?
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
It looked different than Chamber of Secrets.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
I literally just said, how are they gonna fix the light, the glass? It's magic. It's a magical school of just reparo. And that's what she does. Duh.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
I thought it was the immatures that.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
Okay.
Splendid work, everyone.
I think that's just a little weird, but okay.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
She looks
Firstly,
young enough to
well
be a
done with your
student.
mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can
read,
return to
excuse me?
harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron.
Mr. Pruitt.
The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear.
It's
and let them
always
have
a
good
very,
chomping.
very peculiar
Professor.
thing that
They're in the other
Hogwarts
greenhouse.
doesn't mind
It's just
putting
at the
their
end of the
students in
footbridge leading
danger
out of this room.
all the
Your
time.
classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. Now
Yes.
remember, a wand is not a trowel.
I do wonder about Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend
Oh,
yourself?
oh, oh, oh.
Why,
Hey,
very
he went
idea.
through the door.
What should I be doing
That
right
gave me
now?
a headache.
I'd like you to get some hands-on experience with the Chinese chomping cabbages. They're in the greenhouse.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian!
But he cheated
And
as
he's
usual.
good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh,
Okay, how
Oh.
am I supposed to? So I
Thank
have
you.
to.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Oh man.
Look at that. They'll chomp anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a
You
goblin.
are a
It's chaos
Gryffindor,
out there.
good man.
Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable
We
if
can't
necessary.
recollect these,
Dogweed
and
and
I
deathcap
think
has
we
more
can
of them,
only-
if you're keen.
Oh yeah, we have
Other
six.
plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
I remember that the camera gave me a headache. Hey, does this open? Oh my goodness, look. Oh my goodness. The camera is giving me a headache. Is there any more things I can collect? Yeah. There's a Dittany leaf. Hey. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, hey, I can swim. Why did I... Oh, shoot. Where am I? What is this? What is... Okay. For a moment, it was like moving. I thought it was alive. Okay, how about I turn invisible? 500. That's what I thought.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have
Yeah,
so much
I'll
to
check
offer.
in. I mean,
I'm eager to learn more.
Herbology is
Calm
a
down.
bounteous subject.
Behave yourself.
Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
I mean, she is
Well, I
pretty
suppose that's
attractive.
everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Eleanor Early.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only costing
Got to go to potions class, don't I?
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Why don't we do this? Two minutes. Might as well wait for it, right? Hey, that's... What is this? I'm curious. I'm starting to get that curiosity. Still 2 minutes. Heal 5? Oh, heal 5 what? I don't have any experience. So, so what's your name? Oh, never mind. I already know it. Just, you know, waiting 2 minutes. Is it worth it? I don't know. I'm unsure. Let's see. Why was I allowed to jump in
how
here?
inconvenient travel was before I invented
Has it been 2 minutes yet? I'm just waiting around for that. I'm planning it. I should get it, right? I mean, that doesn't matter. Oh, some more Titany leaves. I'm wondering if I should wait around for this one. Yep, 40 seconds, so... Yeah, I guess. She's enjoying a cup of tea. That is so weird. I can still get it if I eat at 5. That's the weirdest thing, in my opinion. No, we're not done with the episode. It has been around 30 minutes, but I talked for like 10 minutes, I think. So, yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more extra. All right. Oh, okay. So, oh, it yield 5. Oh, okay. Oh, so I could just my bad. Wait around for nothing. All right, so. Herbology class was really fast, to be quite honest. I wonder. Yeah, why not? Why not start the potion class? Oh man. Hey, it's Hermione. Oh, it's not Hermione. Hermione has not been born yet. I mean, you know. Kinda. Excuse me, but I have a class. I need to get to it. What is this?
Which he is.
Is this the dungeons? Ooh. I need a special key for that. Alright. Oop.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw.
Well, the
Before
Half-Blood
today's
Prince help
class
me
is
out?
completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But
Meaning
in the
I have to
future,
be a
you'll be
millionaire
expected to
or what?
provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing. and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Hey, this is a Weasley.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable.
Wait
Wait until you see what I'm
order
brewing.
offices
Hurry
Borgin
back to me when you have the feather.
Brooks. Borgin and Brooks has an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more hours to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Okay. Oh, ow. Yeah, what's the worst that can happen?
Stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Okay, so...
I wish he talked about it more.
Edurus potion...
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Clump juice. Okay, so I need more clump juice.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure. Truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still
You guys are
brilliant.
still there.
I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
You better do that. And we're still here.
Professor
I
Sharp
don't know
was
what you're
annoyed, but
talking
we
about.
sorted it out. No
Ooh,
harm.
I need to go
Cheers
there.
to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise.
Anyways, you
Fewer
guys, that's going to
explosions.
do it for now. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm starting to feel it. I'm really curious of what
Sir
keeps
Nicholas,
going
our
on.
house ghost, is looking
Yeah,
for you.
so
You can find him near the Great Hall.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek.
it's been
from
about
this
5 hours still.
inspiration
Okay,
for
so
the rest of
5
term.
hours in. I mean, okay, it's like a 50 hour, 35 hour. I don't know how many hours, but yeah, it kind of makes sense that it'll take a little while for it to get used to it. Anyways, you guys, I will see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.